Welcome back, it's Film Rich, and today we're diving into Season 2, Episode 1 of The Sopranos. This episode is titled, "A Guy Walks Into a Psychiatrist's Office." It's been several months since the events of Season 1, and things have shifted across the board. Before we get into it, however, I would like to remind everyone to please like, share and subscribe for more content. Let's take a closer look at the key developments. A few months have passed since Junior's arrest. We get a glimpse into what everyone's been up to. Livia is doing physical therapy after her stroke. Junior remains behind bars and the FBI shifts its focus from Junior to Tony, literally moving his photo from the top of their target board. Meanwhile, Chris cheats his way into getting a stockbroker's license, and Melfi is still hiding, running her practice from a hotel. We see quick shots of Paulie, Silvio and Tony going about their daily lives. Tony notably is teaching Meadow how to drive. Late one night, Tony sneaks back into the house after visiting his mistress. The next morning, he notices an unfamiliar car in the driveway. Fearing a possible hit, Tony approaches cautiously, only to see Big Pussy step out. Pussy claims he was in Puerto Rico for his back problems and wants to return to work. Tony, still suspicious, checks him for a wire mid-hug, which offends Pussy. Still, they reconcile for now. Tony updates Pussy on the current situation. Junior's crew is now being run by Philly Parisi, but when Tony hears that Philly has been spreading personal rumours, including one about Tony and his mother, he arranges to have him taken out. Gigi, posing as a return traveller, gets picked up by Philly. After confirming the rumours, Gigi kills him and escapes in a waiting car. Chris starts working at an investment firm, setting up a scam to push worthless stock for Wabistics. But when he leaves early, he puts Matthew Bevilacqua in charge and things go off the rails. Matt and Sean Gismonte rough up a fellow employee who refuses to push the stock. Tony later confronts Chris and warns him to stay on top of things and manages his crew properly. Tony gets a call from Carmela. His sister Janice has shown up and made herself at home. Tony is less than thrilled but lets her stay. Janice talks about her past, her injuries and eventually suggests taking care of their mother, Livia. Tony says the house is up for sale, but later finds out Janice stole the real estate sign and the property has been vandalized. Tony takes Pussy to the Bada Bing, where he's welcomed back by the rest of the crew. Paulie later tells Tony that Pussy's story checks out. Still, the uncertainty lingers. The stress starts getting to Tony, Janice, Livia and the family issues, and he ends up having a panic attack while driving, crashing into a utility box. Carmela urges him to find a new therapist. He tries but gets turned away by one who recognizes his alias from a movie. He eventually tries to return to Dr. Melfi, but she shuts him down and tells him to stay away for good. At a family get-together, Tony's other sister Barbara shows up with her family. Carmela's parents are there too. Janice continues stirring things up and Tony finds a stolen realtor sign in her car. Barbara quietly warns Janice to back off. The episode ends with Tony eating spaghetti with Carmela at home, reflecting on everything that's happened. He's been shut out of therapy, his sister has moved in and his crew is under pressure. As Carmela chats, Tony stays quiet, unsure of what's to come next. And that wraps up Season 2, Episode 1. It's a transitional episode that sets up new tensions, welcomes familiar faces back into the fold, and reminds us that even when things seem calm, nothing in Tony's world stays that way for too long.